Melinvest Open Joint Stock Company manufactures modern, highly efficient, durable equipment for feed production. Our feed plants are widely installed throughout Russia and abroad, at poultry and livestock farms as well as at fish growing farms. The capacity of a standard BKZ model feed plant varies from 2 up to 4.5 tons per hour. Not more than 2 working personnel are required to operate the plant. The feed plant provides exceptional reliability, and if operated properly, the expenses are justified within 1 operating season. The feed plant produces, in an automatic regime, the accurately calculated ration for each particular group of animals. The feed plant can work 20 hours a day. Full-valued, well-balanced, homogeneous feed reveals all genetic abilities of pedigree cattle and poultry and increases their productivity. Melinvest machinery helps our customers to not only come out of a recession, but to obtain high profitability, and one of the ways to do it is to manufacture feed for the neighboring farms. Advantages of the BKZ model feed plants: grain components accurate weight dosing, complete set of equipment for crumbled feed production, simple and quick installation in any building, possibility of vitamin mineral additives application, compliance with ecological requirements, maximum automation of the technological process that allows to produce up to 38 recipes, low power consumption specific index, only 16 kilowatts per ton of the finished fodder. Let's have a close look at the fodder production technology at the BKZ feed plant. You are viewing a standard feed plant consisting of bins for initial components, a dosing device, a grinder, mixers, conveying system. The bucket elevator delivers grain components into the screw conveyor, and they are distributed into the bins for initial components. From there, the screw delivers the grain to the weigh bin, where each component is dosed and then delivered to the grinder accumulating hopper. From the accumulating hopper, the grain gets into the grinder through the automatic gate, where it is ground to the required size, and then is delivered to the mixer. In the mixer, the components are mixed and then are delivered by the bucket elevator into the finished product hopper. From the finished product hopper, the fodder can be delivered to the bag packing line or be loaded into trucks. Each unit of equipment is the result of work of highly professional engineering staff. The set of the initial product hoppers consists of 6 bins, each one with the volume of 3.5 cubic meters, mounted on a common bed frame. With the help of 2 distributing screw conveyors, the products for the future fodder are evenly delivered to the bins. Then, with the help of tensometric scales, which are included in the set of the dosing device, the fodder components are weighed. The volume of hopper installed above the dosing device is 700 kilograms. Due to the application of the electronic scales and of the device reading the product level, the weighing accuracy reaches 1 kilogram. From the dosing device, the components get into the accumulating hopper and then to the grinder. The vertical grinders, VDK model, are intended to grind for fodder production cereal and scariest crops, oilseed meal. On getting into the grinder's chamber, the initial grain gets thrown on the sieve's walls with great force until the granular metric particle size becomes smaller than the sieve's perforation diameter, and the product of grinding gets thrown into the grinder's body. The ground grain is discharged from the grinder through the discharge gate. Capacity of Melinvest grinders, depending on the modification option, reaches 15 tons per hour, while the power consumption is no more than 92 kilowatts at that. The BDK grinders differ from other grinders by possessing the automatic regulation of the product supply, by the increased wear resistance of the heavy-duty elements, by simple and easy sieves replacement, which can be done either manually or with the help of pneumatic cylinders. After being processed in the grinder, the ground basic components get into the BSK mixer intended for the fodder components mixing. Due to ingenious rotor design, the mixer ensures high homogeneity of the initial product mixing and eliminates the dead zones. The fodder mixing time ranges from 4 up to 8 minutes. The mixing time is set on the control panel timer. Should the feed formula require the presence of some additional components, the technological line incorporates the BMD8 Micro Additives bins block, set prior to the mixer. The block consists of 8 bins with a volume of 0.5 cubic meters each one, and is intended for automatic dosing of loose and small components such as chalk, salt, premixes, etc. It is also possible to incorporate the block of liquid components input for oils input directly into the mixer. Thus, the company possessing the feed plant gets the fodder of high quality, able to satisfy animals' and poultry's needs in nutritive materials and vitamins. Very often, the customer's needs run beyond a standard feed plant. In cases of the kind, the company's constructors develop individual projects with the capacities starting from 6 tons per hour and over, incorporating the following lines: peeling of the scariest crops, preliminary components preparation, liquid components input, granulation, microdosing. Many farms have already valued the quality of the Melinvest brand. We will be glad to see you among the prosperous agricultural producers.